K1FFKPL162.2. Good afternoon, this is Cycle 2 and session of the Western Mass Traffic Network, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. local time on the rail active theater. The purpose of this net is to handle traffic to two cities and towns of Western Mass and to provide liaisons at the first region net, which meets on 3940 kHz at 1:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net without emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without informing net control. You're doing so for all possible internet control. This is November 1, Yankee Charlie with the N1YCW. My name is Bruce and emergency or priority traffic. At this time, I'd like to call our first regional liaison, the New Hampshire station there, for the first region. Any and all stations with or without traffic. Any and all stations. Please check it out.
Here is November 1, Alpha November Delta, Doug in Munson. Commercial power, no traffic. Good to hear you, Bruce. 21 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson. And the liaison is AB1TC.
That's Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie.
That is correct.
What's his first name?
Paul.
Figure sooner or later somebody would tell me. I know, excuse me, well, we mentioned it over the weekend, but I wrote it down, but I forgot where I put it. Very well. Thank you for that. Any other stations?
Year B. November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1QOV Obi Pittsfield. I am running commercial battery power, have no traffic further than that. Do announcements if you have time, Bruce.
This is Kilo Bravo 1, Yankee Charlie Juliet, Carton Housatonic, commercial power, no traffic. Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Alpha Kilo Mike, Scott Templeton, commercial power, no traffic. This is NOB auto traffic, commercial power.
All right, let's recognize N1AND Doug, N1QOV Obi, and we'll have announcements on that. Also, KB1YCJ Kurt, KC1AKM Scott, and N1XBI Hirumo. N1QOV, go ahead with your announcements and give me a radio check too, will you there, Obi?
Well, you're copyable, but low as usual. Better than it was this morning when you started. What was that yesterday? I don't know. Anyway, announcements here. What do we got going on? Next No Bar Club meeting, 26th January, 2 p.m. 26th January, 2 p.m. No Bar Club meeting at the Great Barrington Fire Hall, State Road in Great Barrington. Also, I guess the club is looking for one more board member and a Squelch Tail editor. I haven't heard any difference, so. And anyone seeking further information about the No Bar Club, it's nobarc.org, Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org on your confuser. Also, Mount Tom Amateur Radio Association is having their flea market Saturday, March 1st. There will be a VE session at 10:30 I need further information. It's MTARA, Mike Tango Alpha Romeo Alpha.org, Mountain Amateur Radio Association.org. I guess that's going to be in Chicopee, Mass. Local weather here, 8 degrees overcast, wind out of the west 7 miles an hour, visibility 10 miles, wind chill -3. They have some advisories out, winter weather advisory. I guess locally, possible accumulations of 2 to 6, and bitter cold weather, bitter cold temperatures. So act accordingly. Nothing further here. N1QOV back tonight.
All right, thanks for that, Obi. Appreciate it. Any other further check-ins, further comments, or further business for the night? Thanks to the Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for these received and now returns to the WMTU. Thanks to all stations for checking in and those that stood by when we conducted this net. That's secure. Worked with N1YCW. Kurt, you still there?
Yes, I am. Go ahead, Bruce.
N1YCW.
Bruce, you still there? KB1YCJ.
You're doing that for the next 2 days, correct?
That is affirmative. I will take care of it the next 2 days.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kurt. Appreciate it. Thank you for participating. You and Doug, appreciate it both. N1YCW. Take care. Have a good afternoon.
You're welcome, Bruce. 7-3, KB1YCJ clear. N1QOV, you crusty old pirate. This is N1AND.
Well, N1AND, you surreptitious snake oil salesman. What's up, Doug?
Snake oil season. Oh, gosh. Wonder what's happening in your part of the world there, Mr. Obi.
Let's see. Been kind of keeping a low profile. My the engine and my truck seized up, and found out the frame needs a little welding. So I got my brother's van borrowed. That's the Dire Straits portion. Otherwise, cold. Not much snow. What do we found another power supply at Radio Shack. I thought they had quit making them. Well, they got like a 4 amp and a 19 amp or something like that for less than $100. It's going to send to HRO for Astron, but whatever. How about you, Doug?
Nothing new. Nothing new in this part of the world. Did you need a power supply? I got a couple extra ones around here.
Not really. It's just a weird circumstance. I got a 50 amp in the other room in the closet. I got a couple borrowed out. One for Marlene, one for Ramon. Then I have 3 of the old I&E transformer type, the Radio Shacks, but one puts out 20 volts and the other one puts out 3 volts. And the other one, the switch won't turn on. All it needs is a jumper. But anyway, I got plenty of power supplies, just they all don't work at once.
K1FFK. the tornado went down and tore that campground. My son was in that campground up there in Brimfield, and tore that right to shreds. In all those campers, you know, they have 12-volt power supplies, and he had a bunch of them, and but I sold them all. He had a tag sale over at his house in Chicopee there, and I sold them all. And some of them were, you know, I mean, they were you know, 25, 30 amp.
Yeah, when I was setting up my radios, I probably didn't need 50 amps, but I said, what the heck, it'll be there if I need it. I got the 250s, and I think I used to have like a 30 Astron. I don't know whatever happened to it. But I might bring these all-style Radio Shacks up to Eric, see what he can do with them if he feels like it. It's probably a regulator thingy or something. Let's see. Anyway. What else? What else? Everything seems to be working. Yeah, plus I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 rather large 12-volt automotive batteries for when lights go out and junk. So there we sit.
NOXDI? Yeah, that's good, yeah. Recognize Ramon. Yeah, I don't have anything if the power goes down. I need to do something in that area. I'm using the 847 right now, which I do have powered by an Astron 35 amp power supply. I don't know what the 847 requires, but I had a good deal on that amp. On that power supply from the kids down in New York City. You know, the school kids there, the crew, whatever. I forgot their call sign. But anyway, I have several others. You know, my little 8900 I run on a Motorola 10 amp supply, and I got others all the way down to, like you say, the old little 4 amp or something that'll run a CB back in those days. But anyway, good to hear you, and I guess I'll let Ramon come in. N1XDI in the group, N1AND.
Yeah, yeah, some which I can concur. Yep. Well, heard you talk about power supplies, and you know, I just had to jump in there. You know, so I guess you were gonna get a power supply for my Radio Shack radio, mobile, which now is stationary. Obi, N1QOV in the group.
Okay. It's a simple fix with your with the 10-meter power supply. I'd probably just put a banana plug type thingy on the ends of the power cord wires and shove them into the female thingies on the power supply. That way, if you inadvertently pull the cord away, it'll just pull out instead of tearing junk out. But money is in short supply now that I gotta redo the truck. I guess this guy with a portable welder knows round him up after it warms up a little bit, and then I guess there's at least one fairly decent engine in the junkyard, and that's available. Hate to junk the truck. It's a nice truck. The radio works real nice. AM FM. Over to Doug. N1AND with N1XBI, N1QB.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. I thought that truck was in pretty good shape there. The engine went bad. Were you not taking care of it? Were you not checking the oil? And well, right on the frame. I guess that's a New England thing. You know, you got to put salt on the road. You can almost hear it. I have a friend. He's in the automotive repair business. He says at night you can hear the rust eating, munching on your car because of the salt and everything. But anyway. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of those power supplies, Obi, from campers, you know, that they didn't have a case, you know, a housing or anything. They weren't really pretty to look at, but they had a big fan in them and everything else, and they were, you know, 20, 25 amps, pretty nice. But I don't have any left. They believe it or not, I put them out there in the tag sale, and everybody grabbed them. But I do have 2 or 3 little, you know, I remember I got a little Vista 4, I don't know. I got 2 or 3 extra power supplies if you need one. I'm using 2 of them here now. Time out. Time out. Over. APU. Release clear. Repeater. Ready.
Yeah. 2 of them. At once. Oh lordy. There's my A&D in the group in OCI.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was using one battery separate from the ignition system. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, the truck had over 200,000 miles, so I probably contributed to the problem. I ghosted trying to get around somebody with the trailer on, and it was kind of hot rodding and led to its demise. 200,000 miles, though. But it is a nice truck. Yeah, yeah, the salt. The front part under the cab is pretty good, substantial frame, but when it goes in the back over the axle, it's a little smaller. That's right where it went. And I have had trucks in the past where the frames let go, usually by the rear leaf spring hanger. I welded them up, not a big deal. Something. Yeah, it looks like a good find on the power supplies. And I usually go to the auto parts store and say, give me almost the best battery you got for a tractor trailer or whatever. And it'll hold the charge for quite a length of time. And don't usually have to run more than low power, 5 watts or whatever, on a mobile rig. Over to N1YCW in the group. Or whoever.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I guess that was a good price. Everyone got in the tag sale and bought them all. You know, that was a pretty good. Those were pretty good prices. So, of course, we be careful not saying that on the air, but you know, FCC rules and regulations. Anyway, yep, yeah. And automotive stuff is kind of useful when thinking about it. A1A and D in the group MCI.
Yeah, okay. Obi, I was kind of hoping to see you at the Mount Tom flea market, but now that seems to have clashed with that downhill ski race thing that they have on Greylock, and I believe you're involved with that, right? Are you going to be able to do the Hemfest?
I didn't even look at the date conflict, but from past experiences, it's always there's never any snow up there, so it's kind of like 51% Hamfest if I can get a ride with somebody, or I come into some money and buy a new truck or whatever. I certainly hope to go. All indicators point towards going, but I hate to let down the local public service events. And I forget what the rotation was, but whoever whoever picks it up, please do so. N1YCW.
Let me see what I have it. Okay. Well, it's pretty good. Um, the weather doesn't look bad. So, and I bet if Fran was here, he would give me pointers. So, what goes up his way? What goes up his way comes my way too. So, we're both on the, as the saying goes, we're both on the same road.
Yeah, Fran is always there for everybody. It seems like he's a real good guy. And Obi, I was really counting on seeing you at Mount Tom. And of course, a different venue now. They're going to be at the Moose Lodge over on Fuller Road. Well, I don't know. It would be a moot to tell you how to get there now. I don't even know if you're going to go. But yeah, it's all March 1st, and that's when the ski thing is and everything else. So I would definitely be going. I'm going with Rich KC1AEO, and we'll be over there probably first thing, and really would like to see you. N1QOV and the group. This is N1A and
Okay. I forget which license class you're at. Probably don't need to take the test anymore. I don't know if you got your extra or not. I don't know. There should be like a novice and extra. But anyway, what was it doing here? Yeah. Went out this morning and looked at some sidewalks and junk. There's barely enough. Just a nuisance dusting of snow and icy footprints and junk. Otherwise, not worth the time. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. If I can make it, I'll be down there. I usually get stuck on the back of a snowmobile going up to the top of the mountain, and at my age, I don't really relish doing it, but hey, old people are tough, I guess. Over to Ramon.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But I really enjoy this club. You know, it's yeah. You probably were there at the first meeting that I went to. Um, yeah, that was fun. Yep. I thought all meetings were boring, but it seems that in this case, every meetings are kind of cool because even better because when they showed that repeater that they were going to put up, take the old one down, and hello to the new one. A1A and D in the group in XBI.
Yeah, very good, Ramon. If you can make it down to the Mount Tom Play, it's always a great time. And I'm trying to entice Obi to come down. Obi, Rick always shows up. So maybe if you need transportation, maybe you could hook up with Rick. Rick usually he'll be there, I'm sure. Yeah, he always has, as far as I know, anyway. And yeah, last year I took the extra class exam last year at the Mount Tom Flea, so I'm all set with that now. No more testing. I am though trying to get my CW speed up, even though it's not a requirement anymore. I'd like to get proficient in it, and I think it was part of amateur radio when I began, and why not go with it? Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop out of here, and I'll say 7-3 to you. Obi, I hope you can come, and Ramon, if you can, the more the merrier. It's always a good time at the MTARA Ham Fest. 7-3, guys. N1AND. Over to you, Obi.
Yeah, okay, I'll see what I can do. And now that I have a plastic card, maybe I can rent something. Used to be a rent-a-wreck here in Rent-a-Wreck. Something. Okay, let you go, Andy. Yeah, let you go. Over to Ramon. N1XBI with N1AND signing. This is N1Q.
Yeah. It's yeah. If you wondered where I was trying to get my headphones, you know, um, adjusted.
What am I doing?
Actually, it is adjusted, but it's trying to get the wire to kick in. But usually it does on our conversations. But you know, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to jump the gun. K1FFK.
Okay. What am I? Kind of feeling kind of crummy there, so picked up. Luckily, I have a ton of cough drops. Oh, I pick up some good and plenties. Got a 6-pack of cheap gloves, just enough to keep the hands from freezing when you're touching steel. And I bought a whole box of 12 count of Good and Plenty's because I love them, and the package is so easy to open. You don't need an axe and a fragmentation hand grenade to open the darn thing. So we're all set. Probably should think about getting something going for lunch. Probably, oh, I forgot to buy mustard. Probably grilled cheese sandwiches. No mustard and butter. Anyway, well, ding, 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 what's going on here? Still overcast, cold, and all that. Anyway, I'll let you go for now, Ramon. Talk to you later, maybe. What's today? Tuesday. I forgot all about last night's Newcomers Roundtable. I was obliviously doing computer junk. Oblivious to the radio stuff. Ramon, catch you later. Stay warm. The multitude of others listening, 9-1, stay warm, N1QV signing clear.
Sign out. Over. APU. Release clear. Repeater. Ready.
This time you did it. Oh my gosh. Yep. So, yep. N1QV. NXBI. The 7.3s in QRT.